Hi students, I just wanted to hop on really quick about today's quick check. There's a lot of questions about circles, and I felt like today your lesson, I didn't teach that, so I wanted to kind of go over that. A circle measures 360 degrees, so you have to know that in order to be successful at today's lesson. And let's look at number 2. It says a motorcycle's wheel has 30 spokes on it. So think about your bicycle. Your bicycle wheel has spokes on it. What is the angle between each of the spokes? Okay, so we're going to be doing a little bit of division on here. So you're going to have 360 divided by 30. Here's the equation. Now I'm going to erase and I'm going to actually be building my division house. So I'm going to have 360 divided by 30. So Big Daddy Dividend is in the house and we have baby divisor on the outside. 30 can go into 36 one time. So you're going to put your 1 above the 6. 1 times 30 is 30. No, it's been a long time, but remember sister says subtract, so 3 minus 3 is 0, and 6 minus 0 is 6. Brother, hopefully you remember, brother says to bring down, so I'm going to bring down my 0, and 30 can go into 60 2 times, because 3 can go into 6 2 times, and there you go, very simple. So 2 times 30 is 60. And I got 0, which tells me my remainder. If you remember Rover says that my remainder is 0. So 12 is the final answer. So for number 2, it was A, 12 degrees. Now, the next one is definitely a very kind of over the top. So we're going to work on this one together. It says the equation 360 degrees divided by A equals B. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get real thrown off when numbers and letters start mixing together. So that's why we're going to work on this one together. Can be used to find an angle measure in a circle. Use the drop-down menus to complete the description of the equation. So the variable A, so A goes in that first drop down, represents the number of equal parts into which the circle, that's the shape that we're focusing on, is divided. And the variable B represents the number of, that's your unit, which is degrees in each part, okay? The next one, love this question, and it's a multi-step question, so that's why I really wanted to work it out with you. It says, if a circle is divided in half, and then that half is divided in half 2 more times, what is the angle created? So when you divide something in half, that always means you're dividing it by 2. So let's dissect this problem. If a circle is divided in half, how many degrees are in a circle? 360. And I just said that half means 2. So I'm going to do 360 divided by 2. So let's do our division house together. 2 can go into 3 one time. 1 times 2 is 2. Sister says subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. Brother says bring down, but what am I bringing down? Well, I'm going to bring down the 6. Okay? So now I have 16. 2 can go into 16 8 times. 8 times 2 is 16. When you subtract, you get 0. I'm not done yet. Brother still says bring down, and I have a 0 all the way over here. 2 can go into 0 0 times. Okay? So that was the first part. But then it says that this half is divided in half 2 more times. So now I have to take 180 and divide it by half. Remember, half means 2. So now I'm going to do 180 divided by 2. Okay? Can 2 go into 1? No, 2 is greater than 1. So I have to look at 18. How many times can 2 go into 18? 9. So 9 times 2 is 18. Sister says subtract. 18 minus 18 is 0. Brother says bring down. How many times can 2 go into 0? 0 times. 0 times 2 is 0. Subtract. So does Rover say that I have a remainder, or is 90 my final answer? 90 should be your final answer. Hold on. It says then have 2 more times. This was 1 more time. So now I have to do 90 divided by 2 again. So this will be our final step. So I'm going to do 90 divided by 2. 2 can go into 9 2 times. 2 times 2. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Told you I make mistakes too. 2 can go into 9 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. Brother says to bring down my 0. 2 can go into 10 how many times? 2 times what is 10? You should have gotten 5. 5 times 2 is 10. Subtract and I get 0. So Rover says, you're all done. I don't have a remainder. So the answer to that one is D, 45 degrees. I know that was a lot. That had about 3 steps in it. So that's why I wanted to make sure that I walked you all through that one. And 45 degrees, because I know you're so smart, is that an acute angle, obtuse, or right? Hopefully you're thinking tiny, cute, because it's small, and it is acute. Last but not least, it says drag each time to match the smaller angle. The time would show on the clock. Use the clock to help. Okay, so you're using the clock to tell time. So 30-degree angle is going to be very, very small. It's going to be an acute angle, and that's going to be at 1 o'clock. 150-degree angle, that's going to be an obtuse angle, so that one is going to be at 5 o'clock. 60 degrees is also going to be acute, and it's at 2 o'clock. And the perfect 90-degree angle with that L shape, that is going to be at 9 o'clock, okay? Hopefully this video helped with the quick check. I didn't realize that there were circles on there, so I apologize for that. Hope you all are having a good day, maybe outside enjoying some sunshine, enjoying time with your family. Miss you all. Bye.